Don't buy another photo booth, another printer, prop, or even anything in my shop until you've answered these 5 questions. Trust me, this is the stuff that no one told me when I started, and honestly, I really believe it's why a lot of people stay stuck in their business and aren't getting the results that they're wanting. Hey, I'm Nicole from Own Your Moment Co, and I help photo booth owners start and grow real sustainable businesses with systems, confidence, and sometimes a little tough love when you need it. So here is that first question. Do you really want to start a business, or do you just want quick cash? I know that sounds harsh, but if you are just chasing quick cash, you're going to burn out fast. Running a business means you're setting up systems, investing in your growth, and being your own boss even when it's hard. If you are in it for the long game, keep watching. But if you're not, you're better off, honestly, working as an attendant for someone who owns a photo booth business. This can really allow you to get that quick cash that you're looking for in an environment that is fun, and you're supporting another photo booth owner in your area, and you don't have the responsibility of actually owning and running a business. Question number 2 is, do you have a way for people to see you? And I don't care if it's a full-blown website or a simple landing page. If people can't find you or learn more about you without sliding into your DMs, it's going to be hard to book. You have to put yourself out there and look like a real business, even if you're building it one step at a time. So make sure there is a way for your clients and potential clients to see you. And this means setting up a simple website. And this is the part where I think a lot of people get stuck. They overthink the logo, they overthink the colors, the name. But guess what? Done is better than perfect here in this scenario. And just find a way to get yourself out there and get yourself seen, and then refine and tune in and really nail in your brand afterwards. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to do it. And then question number 3 is, can people book you without a ton of back and forth emails? If you don't have a CRM, I'm telling you, please get one. A CRM is a client relationship manager, and this can be Honeybook, this can be Dipsado, this can be 17 Hats, this can be Boothbook. There's so many out there, but my favorite is Honeybook. Before I ever even had a client, I signed up for Honeybook. It was, I think, $39 a month at that time, and I definitely didn't feel ready. I had no clients lined up, but I knew I wanted to run this like a legit business, and that meant having digital contracts, not PDF contracts that I'm sending back and forth in emails. It meant that I wanted to send invoices digitally. I wanted to be able to accept credit card payments, and then rather than signing up for Stripe and signing up for some sort of like contract app, it all was covered within Honeybook, which made it so simple and such an easy yes for me to do. So I'm not dealing with Zelle, I'm not dealing with Venmo, I'm not dealing with Cash App and notes saying, this is the photo booth deposit. I wanted it to be super legitimate and super professional from the beginning, because I knew from the start that setting the tone now would be so important and would set the tone for how my business will run later. You don't need to explain to clients how legit you are if your systems are doing it for you. All right, here's question number 4. Do you know what to say when someone inquires? And if your response is, yeah, I'm available, what are you looking for? You are leaving money on the table. Every single message that you send is a chance to build confidence in your service. I teach people how to confidently guide the conversation. I teach you what to say. I teach you how to price your offer, when to follow up, and how to actually close the booking. You really shouldn't have to guess through this process, which is exactly why I made the first paid gig starter pack. Now, last question. Do you believe you're worth paying for? And I know this one hits deep, but it is so real. A lot of new photo booth owners charge less because they don't feel like they're ready. But if you have the gear, the plan, and the heart, you're ready. You might not be perfect, but you're worth getting paid for your time, your prep, and the experience that you bring. And this is prime fake it till you make it energy. And no, I'm not talking about pretending to be someone that you're not. I mean, faking confidence in yourself until you build it for real. Your clients feed off of your energy, so if you're hesitant or unsure about your pricing or your offer, they'll start to question it too. And let's be honest, why would someone pay you hundreds or even thousands of dollars if it seems like you don't believe in your own service? And here's the thing, most of us don't always feel like we know what we're doing. I still come across new challenges that throw me for a loop. But I know one thing for sure, I'll figure it out. And I'm gonna show up confident because that's part of being the professional. And confidence, it's built with practice. So get in the room, do the reps, practice, and you'll find yourself being able to look back and see how much you've grown. When I first started, I told myself I would never show up like a cheap side hustle. I for sure didn't have everything figured out, far from it, but what I did have was a basic website, a CRM, a pricing guide, and a clear booking process. Now, I refined so much of that in my first year and learned, but because of that process, people trusted me. And here's the thing, I've had people buy the first paid gig starter pack and tell me that they're still struggling. And then in the next sentence, they admit that they haven't made a website yet or set up their contracts yet. So I'm saying this with all of my love. Presentation matters way more than you think. How you present yourself speaks to your confidence, how legitimate you are, and you've really got to look like the business that you want to become. When I first started, I treated every event like it was a luxury event, even if it was a backyard birthday party. I came dressed and gave the experience of a lifetime because I wanted them to be blown away by the service that they were getting. And as I learned more about what a luxury brand looks like, I started to fine-tune my website, my packages, my offers to better attract the customer that I wanted to have in my business. And that is totally something that you can do too. And if throughout all of this, you're nodding along and you're thinking, okay, I am ready to get serious, then I really think that this starter pack was made for you. This guide will walk you through everything I did to land my first paid gigs, which include email scripts to sound professional and confident, a pricing calculator to actually hit your income goals, a checklist to make sure you're not missing anything important, and an exclusive bonus discount for my contract templates if you need help with that too. It'll save you hours of guessing and trial and error and probably even give you those first few bookings. To help you even further, I have a free checklist to help you take all of these how to get started questions in one place. Listen, you don't need a perfect plan. You need a real one. So stop guessing and start booking. And if this helped you at all, give it a like, subscribe, and comment below what stage you're at in your business, and I will see you guys in the next video.